So this will be quite a short video on Ascii, which is the way that computers can store text as numbers. Ascii stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. And the original Ascii only used 7 bits to represent the letters and symbols. But because they needed more letters and symbols later on, they added an extra bit, so then it became extended Ascii. There is also Unicode and other things that we'll look at later. But yeah, so original Ascii was 7-bit, extended Ascii was 8-bit. And there's lots of symbols and letters and other things, but I've shown you the main ones here, which is the obviously the alphabet and lowercase and uppercase. Now, it might seem odd. It's in a weird order, this actually, because if you look here, 65, that's the denary, obviously the binary's there. For A, capital A comes first. So the capital letter is actually before the lowercase letters. I know it doesn't look like this in this image, but it is, because that's 65 and that's 97. A lot of people say, why didn't they come up with it at 1 and 2? Well, they already had some before from using like a telex, like a sort of thing, like a fax. So there was already stuff used before they were sending letters, and they have the numbers first. But actually, it's not that difficult, because as you look at the binary, you can see that essentially it's sort of a 1 anyway, because you've got the 1 here to represent 1. So capital A is just 65. So it starts on 64, and then you just put, so all of the capital letters have a 1 here, and then it's just 1, 2, 3, 4 for the alphabet, and the lowercase letters have 1, 1. So they are 97, 98. So there's 32 on from the capital versions. So it's not horrendously different, because if you just ignore, you know if it's a letter, if it's 010, then here, then you know it's a capital letter, and if it's 011, you know it's a lowercase letter, and then you're just looking at this bit like you would for 1 to 26. And so that's basically it, really. The only thing, the questions they might ask in the exam is compare original Ascii to extended Ascii. I haven't seen it in an Excel exam. I've seen it in an OCR exam. And you just say that one uses 7-bit, one uses 8-bit, and they increase the number of bits to add for more characters and symbols, such as the euro, etc., and other dollars and other things. Obviously, the euro wasn't around then. I don't know why I said euro. But yeah, so extending Ascii had other symbols added to it. The other thing they might ask, the other question I've seen them ask is, they might give you a number like a C, and say, right, C is 99. So they give you a letter. You're not required to memorize all this. And then say, right, what would be the Ascii for hello? And obviously you would then very carefully write out the alphabet, write 99 at C, and then, write 99, then you would write this alphabet out, and then you'd hopefully work out that it's 104. I'll obviously have to make these a bit bigger. 104, 101, and then 108, 108. And then 111. And be careful with this, because I actually have seen this in another school, and a lot of students made mistakes on this, and really it should be 3 marks for this one. So, try to remember, there's a slim chance they could ask you, but just try to remember that, 65 is capital A, 97 is small a, but I really think they'll give you a letter anyway. And that's basically all there is to Ascii.